Hello everyone, welcome to today's QNAP live stream. And today we are having introduced of our new hybrid NAS TS-855X, which is powered by Intel Atom C5125 8-core 2.8 GHz processor and supports up to 128 gigabit memory. And hybrid storage architecture is suitable for small and medium-sized enterprises to backup and monitoring applications. And so let's take a look in details. Okay, TS-855X is our hybrid NAS, which have a 6 and 3.5 inch SATA HDD drive tray and two 2.5 inch SATA SSD drive tray, provide a high cost performance ratio, and powered by Intel Atom C5125 8-core processor to provide a powerful performance. And also building sufficient 10 GB SSD and dual 2.5 GB network ports to provide smooth data transmission experience. And also two M.2 PCIe SSD slots for optimal configuration of SSD and HDD. And also two PCIe Gen3 by 4 slots to provide a variety of expansion, including 5 GB, 10 GB, 25 GB network card, and also M.2 card, and also HBA card, and other expansion cards. And also pre-install 8 GB non-ECC memory with a 4 DDR4 UDIMM slots, can be expanded and also supports ECC memory and up to 128 GB memory also. Okay. And TS-855X is shipped with the QTS operating system, which has a powerful data transmission performance and more efficient memory usage, and enjoys a QTS automatic tier storage function. And you can also change to the QTS Hero operating system according to your needs. Okay. And we also support Intel QAT and SR-IOV to increase efficiency. With SR-IOV, you can install a PCIe card that supports SR-IOV technology and directly allocate the bandwidth resource of the physical network cards to the virtual machine. And Intel Atom CPU supports Intel QAT hardware acceleration, supports the Intel QuickAssist hardware acceleration engine, which accelerates data compression and decompression. And next, let's move on to the hardware part. So this is the front view of our TS-855X. So as you can see, it's a hybrid design NAS. We have a 6 or 3.5 inch SATA HDD or SSD drive tray and two 2.5 inch SATA SSD tray. And all drive tray have LED indicators, and also there's LED panels and button on top of the NAS. And all trays are lockable and with 2 keys provided. Okay, and below we can see that there's one USB 3.2 Gen 1 port and also one touch copy button. And next, this is our real view of our TS-855X. So from the top to the bottom, we can see we have 2 PCIe Gen3 by 4 slots to support our variety of expansion cards. And for network LAN ports, we have one 10 GB SSD LAN ports and two 2.5 GB. And also two USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports and one USB 2.0 ports. And a reset button at the bottom of our NAS. Okay. And this is the internal design of our TS-855X. So as we can see, we have 4 DDR4 UDIMM slots and can support up to 128 GB memory and two M.2 PCIe Gen3 by 4 slots, and also two PCIe Gen3 by 4 slots to provide the expansion capability. Okay. And TS-855X supports ECC memory, and so the system supports up to 128 GB memory, which is 4 32 GB memory to be installed. And the NAS is TS-855X is pre-installed with 8 GB non-ECC using memory by default. And to be mentioned that ECC memory and non-ECC memory module cannot install together. Okay. And TS-855X features 10 GB ST and 2.5 GB connectivity. So building a 1 10 GB ST and 2 2.5 GB ports can provide a smooth data transmission experience. Okay. And here we have the performance of our building LAN port. So for the 2.5 GB Windows file transfer, we have 586 MB per second upload and 589 MB per second download performance. And for 10 GB, here we have 10 GB SMB sequential throughput. So as we can see from the chart below, the performance of read and write are all up to 1181 MB per second. And TS-855X building dual PCIe Gen3 by 4 slots can support a 25 GB expansion. And below we can see the performance of 25 GB. So 125 GB SMB sequential throughput. For the write performance, we have 1918 MB per second. And for the read performance, it's up to 2954 MB per second. And for 2 to 25 GB SMB sequential throughput, for write performance is up to 2288 MB per second. And for read, it's up to 3505 MB per second. And this is a performance that TS-855X install our network card QSG 25 GB 2SF-CX6. Okay. And next we compare to the previous model TS-856 and also TS-673X. So our TS-855X provide cost-efficient solutions powered by Intel Atom C5125 8-core processor, and both hybrid design provide a 6 3.5-inch SATA drive base and a 2.5-inch SATA drive base for both TS-855X and also TS-886. And pre-install the 8 GB non-ECC, pre-install an 8 GB using support up to 128 and ECC supported. And for LAN port, TS-855X is building a 10 GB ST port and 2 2.5 GB port to provide a sufficient network environment, and 2 PCIe Gen3 by 4 slots to support a virus expansion card for QNAP, and also 2 M.2 PCIe slots for optimal configuration of SSDs. So this is a comparison between our new NAS TS-855X and TS-886 and also TS-673A. So here's for you to reference. Okay. And next, let's move on to the live demo session. So we have a hardware introduction and a RAM expansion. So here we have a TS-855X. So as you can see, this is a hybrid design. We have on top of NAS, we can see that there are two 2.5-inch SSD drive tray, and from below we can see that there is a 6 3.5-inch SATA drive tray. Okay. And so this is a real view of our TS-855X. So this is 10 GB port and a 2.5 GB port, and USB 3.2 Gen 1 and USB 2. So and next, let's show you the internal design and also show you how to install the memory. So first, we have to disconnect the power cord from the electrical outlet and disconnect all cables, and also we have to loosen the screw. So here we have a 6 screw needs to loosen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for this demo, I have already unscrewed all the screw from the chassis. So, and next, let's remove the case cover. So just lift the cover off the device. Okay. And so here we can see the internal design. And for the memory expansion, we have to remove the fan module first. So we have to disconnect the fan cable from the system board, which is I have already done for this demo. And next, we have to remove the screws that secures the module to the chassis. So here we have the screw need to be loosened, and I've already done. And next, let's just remove the fan module. And so here we can see our 4 UDIMM slots here and pre-installed an 8 GB memory. And next we have M.2 slots here and PCIe slots here and here. So for the RAM expansion, so we have to click the RAM module here from both sides, the edge here, and just click from both sides. And then we have to put the memory inserted, and you can hear the click sound. So that's how to install the memory to the TS-855X. So let's move on to our slides. Okay. TS-855X can also support our new operating system QTS 5.1.0. You can experience efficiency with QNAP NAS. QTS 5.1.0 comes with a SMB Multichannel for increased performance and fault tolerance, connections, and also advanced drive analysis and RAID disk replacement like safeguard your data. And what is SMB Multichannel? It can allow the SMB 3 client automatically establish multiple connection to the SMB server for a single SMB session. And with multiple connection, achieves bandwidth aggregation and network fault tolerance. And with multi-channel, you can provide faster and network fault tolerance solution. Okay. And TS-855X equipped with a powerful server-grade processor with a higher CPU benchmark than others. And so this such high-performance processor is suitable for virtual machine and multitasking processing, and also pass the certification of various virtual solution. And the hybrid design is ideal for enterprises, no matter in the data storage and data backup, can be configured more flexibly, which can easily meet the ever-increasing amount of data. And for NAS, we need file management also. So we provide file station, which make all the files and folders stored on your NAS, and connected storage spaces are accessible through the familiar interface. And rich search and sort functions are available to help you find the files. Okay, and also the companion mobile app QFile Pro allows you to remotely access your NAS file, and it also is a handy tool for backing up the mobile files such as photos, videos, and documents to your NAS. And the most commonly used document software in general enterprises is Office and Google Docs. And so here you can use a web version of Office to directly open and edit Microsoft Office documents stored in the QNAP NAS, which greatly saves the need to copy Word document or Excel worksheet and PowerPoints. And the the trouble of downloading from NAS to the computer for modification. So our NAS can be a enterprise team workstation, and various files and function makes collaborated work easier. And there's also some necessary setting to pay attention here, such as CalLink needs to be expanded if you want to edit the edit with Office Online. Okay. And there's a NAS for data storage management. If multiple people and multiple devices are used, we also have Qsync to support cross-device team collaboration tools. Qsync enables efficient file synchronization between the QNAP NAS and the linked devices such as computer, laptops, and mobile devices. And with Qsync, you can easily access data across all your devices and share it among your team members. And the health of the disk after long-term use will decrease over time. And at this time, there's a good helper. You can use an AI disk health analysis tool by Qlink Cloud. The DA drive analysis, which is the disk health analysis, can predict the failure of the disk, which can predict the disk that is about to fail as soon as possible, so that we can prepare a solution earlier to ensure that the data won't be lost. And each NAS can perform one disk prediction for free. And you can also pay to subscribe to enhance protection for all disks. And with Intel Atom 8-core CPU, it can also be a virtual machine and container workstation. So here we have virtualization station and the container station. Virtualization station is a fast and reliable hypervisor on QNAP NAS. And you can run multiple virtual machines on a virtualization station to meet versatile virtualization needs to benefit from cost saving and other advanced feature. And for a container station, which is exclusively integrated LXD and Docker and Kata, this lightweight virtualization technology to allow you to operate multiple isolated Linux systems on a QNAP NAS, as well as download app from a built-in Docker image server registry. And for data security, we have QFirewall and also malware remover. QFirewall is a built-in firewall app used by QTS, QTS Hero, QNAP Network, and it's used by QNAP appliances, so you can allow and deny IP addresses and also regions to prevent unauthorized access and brute force attacks for safeguarding data and service security. And for malware remover, you can regularly scan your NAS using the latest malware definition. So when under attack, infected files will be immediately removed to ensure NAS data security. Okay. And TS-855X supports snapshots. Snapshot is like taking a photo. Within seconds, the complete status of our NAS system and data is recorded. So if an unexpected situation arises on your system, you can revert to the state recorded by a snapshot. So with great space efficiency and flexibility compared to traditional backup methods, snapshots are a better way to protect your files and data. And your NAS is also a surveillance service here. So we have QVR Pro and QVR Elite. QVR Pro is our surveillance solution, provide 8 embedded monitoring channels, allowing you to quickly build a enterprise surveillance environment hosted on your QNAP NAS without any extra software needed. And business can easily expand to 36 channels by purchasing QVR Pro licenses. And QVR Pro Client mobile app provides multiple display layouts and allows you to monitor multiple channels simultaneously. So on the single channel view, you can quickly switch between live and playback modes. And if you need a network connection is slow or much capped, you can choose the low bandwidth mode to view the bandwidth optimized stream without affecting the quality of recording. And here, QVR Elite is a flexible subscription solution. So it's two free channels here, and you can expand up to 54 channels by purchasing a license. Okay. And we also compatible with more than 190 brands and more than 6,000 models of IP cam on the market. And in addition, it supports the on-bit Profile S open network video interface. Therefore, our surveillance solution is compatible with various cameras to allow you to set up the surveillance system very easily. And here, TS-855X, you can also choose a variety of expansion devices. There are 2-bay to 12-bay options for USB storage expansion, and some JBOD models supports hardware read and power backup. And there are a 4-bay to 16-bay for SATA storage expansion. So if you need capacity expansion, you can refer to purchase. And TS-855X has a built-in 2 PCIe Gen3 by 4 slots. It can expand various network-related expansion cards designed by QNAP, and network space is from 2.5 gig to 25 gig. And you can find more about what you want in the compatibility link below. Okay. And TS-855X is backed by a 3-year warranty and at no additional cost. And you can purchase a warranty extension that extends your warranty coverage up to 5 years total. And here, before the ending, I will have this page to sum up the features of TS-855X. So let's summarize briefly what we have looked at today. TS-855X is a hybrid NAS, and there are 6 3.5-inch SATA drive bay and 2 2.5-inch SATA drive bays, and powered by Intel Atom 8-core server-grade CPU. In addition to being a dedicated virtualization machine, it can also be used as a monitoring machine for large capacity expansion. In addition to have a rich scalability and diverse application, it can also be supported for a long time until 2027, which can reduce the investment cost of replanning hardware equipment due to the product discontinued. And so thank you for watching the TS-855X NAS live stream, and I'm Andy. See you next time. Bye bye.